For 18 long years, Alex lived with one silent, heavy fear. What if I finally see her, and all I feel is hate? He was born in San Diego back in 2006 and adopted when he was just 6 weeks old. His adoption records were brief, but one line etched itself into his mind: his motor was too young to cope. That single sentence haunted him, shaping the questions he had about his own life. One night, after watching another emotional episode of Long Lost Family, something inside him snapped. He was 18 now. On an impulse, he went online and ordered a DNA test, not telling a single soul. 2 anxious weeks crawled by before the email arrived. He clicked it open, his heart pounding. The results were stark and undeniable. Relationship, mother to 50% DNA. And then, another shock. She lived only 25 miles away. They arranged to meet outside a small, unassuming community center. Alex got there first, his hands shoved deep into his pockets, his mind racing. When he saw her car pull up and watched her step out, his chest tightened so much he could barely breathe. She looked younger than he'd imagined. Too normal, too calm. A wave of anger washed over him, and he had to turn away. All he could think was, how could you live a normal life while I spent my entire childhood missing you? Just as he was about to walk away for good, he heard her voice behind him, cracking with emotion. Alex, please, don't leave yet. He froze. She spoke quietly, her words barely a whisper. I've rehearsed this moment in my head every day since I was 16. Alex slowly, cautiously turned back to face her. She reached into a bag and pulled out a worn, folded piece of paper. It was a high school essay. At the top, in faded ink, was the title, The Child I Lost. She whispered, her voice trembling. My teacher failed me for this essay because I couldn't stop crying long enough to read it aloud to the class. In that instant, all of Alex's anger, all the resentment he'd carried for 18 years, just collapsed. He had spent his whole life believing she had forgotten him, that she had simply moved on. But the truth was right there, on that crumpled piece of paper. She had never moved on. She had just grown older, missing him every single day. And for the very first time in his life, instead of walking away, Alex stepped forward.